Namaskar. To begin today's practice, we're going to start in standing at the top of our mat. Feeling all four corners of our feet ground down into the earth. We inhale, expanding the lungs, feeling the diaphragm fill up with air. Hands resting at heart center as we gently close our eyes. Feeling our knees stack over our ankles. Hips settling over our knees. We pull the belly button back towards the spine as we feel ourselves lengthen from the base of our spine all the way through to the top of our crown. We're going to take a few grounding breaths here. Becoming aware of how gravity is affecting your body. Maybe you feel your body try to sway as you engage your muscles to pull everything back towards your center line. We're going to take one big inhale here and exhale, releasing the hands to the sides of our bodies. Inhale, circle sweeping the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana, pulling the belly button in, stretching high. And exhale, we forward fold, placing the hands on the mat or as close to it as we can. We inhale, halfway lifting the chin, lifting the chest, flaring that tailbone back behind us as we find length through the spine. And with control, we exhale and fold, bringing a slight bend to the knee, feeling the belly press into the thighs. Inhale, halfway lift, straightening out our legs as far as we can. And exhale, bringing a slight bend to the knee one more time. Belly presses into thighs. Releasing the neck. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale with control. We step back to Chaturanga Dandasana, bent elbows. Inhale, flipping the toes, pressing up to upward facing dog. And exhale, pushing back from the core to downward facing dog. We're going to hold here. Feeling your belly button draw into your spine as you press the mat away from you, all 10 fingers pressing firmly into the mat as your shoulders push away. One more inhale here. And exhale completely. Inhale, shift the gaze, bend the knees. And with control, we're going to step or float to the top of our mat. Halfway lifting here. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweeping the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, Samastitihi. Ekam, inhale, arms go high overhead. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog, holding here. Drawing that belly button in. Sending the tailbone high into the sky. We drive those heels down towards the mat. Internally rotating the shoulders to bring width across the back. We release the neck and settle in here. Smooth, controlled breathing. Equal inhalation to equal exhalation. We take one more inhale here. And exhale completely. Inhale, shift the gaze, bend the knees, and we're going to step or float to the top of our mat. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweeping the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, Samastitihi. One more time. Ekam, inhale, arms overhead. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, sending that tailbone back behind us. And exhale to Chaturanga. Inhale, flip the toes, upward facing dog. And exhale from the core, driving back to downward facing dog. Holding here. We're going to take one more inhale here. And exhale completely. On the next inhale, shift the gaze, bend the knees, step or float to the top of the mat. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweeping the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, Samastitihi. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. Arms go high overhead. Pulling that belly in. And exhale to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale to down dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward, warrior one, right side. Sweeping those arms high overhead. And exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale to down dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward, warrior one, left side. And exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale to down dog. We're going to hold here. Keeping Mula Bandha engaged. We pull up on Uddiyana Bandha, hollowing out the belly. Drawing the navel in and up. As we engage the knees, pulling up on the kneecaps to engage our quads. We take one more big inhale here. And exhale completely. Inhale, shift the gaze, bend the knees, step or float to the top of the mat. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. And exhale, Samastitihi. Again, Ekam, inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, stepping the right foot forward, Virabhadrasana A, right side. And exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward, Virabhadrasana A, left side. And exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Holding here. Feeling the spine stretch long. Driving those heels down, finding greater length through the back of the leg. Equal inhalation to equal exhalation. We take one more big inhale here. And exhale completely. Inhale, shift the gaze, bend the knees. We're gonna step or float to the top of the mat. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sinking the seat low. And exhale, Samastitihi. Again, Ekam, inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. Now we're gonna hold it here. As we inhale, drawing the belly button in, punching the hands higher into the sky. And as we exhale, sinking a little lower, feeling the weight spread through all four corners of our feet as we balance into our heels. One more inhale here. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, stepping or floating back to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot goes high, three-legged dog, holding here. Keeping the hips square with the mat, driving towards the sky with the heel. Leverage comes from the glutes. We take one more big inhale. And exhale, curling the knee in. We plant that right foot between our hands. Inhale, lifting to a high lunge. Holding here. Heel is spun off the ground, drawing that right hip back, engaging the left quad, engaging the left glute for stability. We take one more inhale here, and exhale, Supermaning forward. Arms go tall by the ears. Chest is over our right leg, feeling the right leg accept our body weight. One more inhale here. And exhale. On the next inhale, we step forward back into chair pose. Keeping the hips low. Inhale, punching the arms high. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot goes high, three-legged dog, left side. Hold it here. Keeping the core pulled nice and tight. Feeling the stretch through the right leg as you feel the engagement through the left. One more big inhale here, lift the left leg even higher. And exhale, curl it under and step between the hands. Inhale, rise to a high lunge. And hold here. Pulling back on that left hip, squaring off the hips with the front of the mat. Curling the tailbone under to straighten the spine. We exhale and sink a little deeper. One more big inhale here, drawing the hands as high as you can. And exhale, Supermaning the front body forward. Holding here. Strong through the core. Feeling the left leg fire up. Drawing the shoulders back and together, opening the chest. We take one more inhale here. Shifting the weight into that left foot. We exhale in place. Inhale, bending the right leg, moving forward, stepping forward. And inhale, punching the arms high. We stay low for chair pose, holding here. One more big inhale here, punching the hands super, super high. And exhale, sink a little lower. One more big inhale here, standing tall. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, we're gonna heel toe our feet to the outside edges of our mat. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale, sinking the hips low, we move into a Malasana squat. Hands come to heart center. Leveraging the triceps against the inner thighs. We inhale to lift the chest, drawing the shoulders together, opening the heart. As we exhale, sinking the tailbone closer to the earth. Trying to keep those heels firmly rooted into the mat. Keeping the tension between our arms and our thighs. We continue to open the hips as we strengthen the lower back and open our hearts towards the sky. One more big inhale here, stretching tall. And exhale, planting that left arm down, we're moving into a Malasana twist. Inhale, extend the right arm high towards the sky. We twist here. Gaze is over the right thumb. Left hand is rooted into the floor. As we open further into our twist by pushing the left arm back into our left thigh. Revolving here. One more big inhale here, and exhale, bringing the hands together. Inhale to lengthen here, lifting the chest, and exhale, planting the right arm down. We inhale and sweep the left arm high towards the sky. Holding the twist in the opposite side. Gaze is soft over our left thumb. Maybe we creep the right hand back a little further to open the shoulders, open the chest a little further into the twist. Nice and strong through that left arm. Inhale, open the heart a little more. And exhale, bringing the hands back to heart center. Inhale here to lengthen through the entire spine. And exhale, plant the hands, lift the hips, and slowly heel toe the feet back together. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step or float back to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, flip the toes, upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. We're gonna hold here. One more big inhale. And exhale completely. Inhale, rolling forward onto the toes. We exhale the knees to the outside of the mat, bringing the toes and heels together. We sink our seat back into child's pose, Balasana. Walking the hands forward on the mat, we move into that low back stretch. Maybe our forehead comes to rest on the mat. Belly sinks between our thighs as we just allow our body to be. Maybe the arms come down by our sides. Or maybe you're comfortable right where you're at. We're going to take one more big inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, lift the gaze, planting the hands, working them forward onto the mat. We begin to bring the front body forward, extend the legs behind us as we lower the upper body down to the mat, bending through the elbows. And then inhale, pushing up into Bhujangasana, drawing the elbows together, drawing the shoulders together. We bring our body into a gentle bend. Holding here. Releasing the hips into the mat. Toes are pointed long behind us as our lower body is relaxed. Hold for one more inhale. And exhale, release back down to the mat. Maybe the head goes to one side. Preparing for Bhujangasana round 2. Inhale, sweeping the hands right beside our ribs. And exhale, pushing up to Bhujangasana second round. Releasing the glutes, keeping the elbows tight by our side body. pulling the shoulder blades back and down. We push forward on our mat to lift the chest a little higher. Maybe the gaze lifts. Hold for one more inhale. And exhale, release back down to the mat. Getting ready for Bhujangasana, round 3. Inhale, planting the hands right by our ribs. And exhale, pushing up as high as you can, keeping those elbows close to our side body. Keeping the chin lifted, pushing the mat forward. We open our hearts as we push a little higher. Maybe there's full extension in the arms, maybe there's not. Go as far as you can without any uncomfortable pinching in the lower back. And as we exhale, release any tension that we might have built up there. Release the glutes, release the quads, release the hips, and allow the hips to sink down. Push the mat away from us, lifting the chest higher, dropping the shoulders away from the ear. One more big inhale, and exhale, back down to the mat. Inhale here, keep the chest lifted, and exhale, pushing back to a tabletop position. Holding here, drawing the core in, and exhale, pushing back to child's pose. Feeling the stretch through the lower spine. We take one more inhale here and exhale. Inhale, lifting the gaze. We're gonna roll forward, bringing the legs in front of us, and we're gonna move into a seated position. Sending the legs along on the mat in front of us, flexing the toes back towards us. We're gonna move into Paschimottanasana, or a seated forward fold. Inhale to lengthen through the spine, sending the tailbone out behind us. And exhale, maybe the peace fingers wrap around our big toes. Every time we inhale, we're driving that tailbone back behind us, finding length through the lower spine. And with every exhale, we sink deeper. Keeping the quads engaged, keeping the feet flexed back towards our forehead. Maybe there's a little more room and we're able to creep our hands to where our palms wrap over the tops of our soles. Drawing back on the feet. Feeling stretch through the quads, feeling stretch through the calves. One more inhale here, and exhale, sink a little deeper. Maybe the hands take a bind around the soles of our feet. Leading with our chest as we sink further into the posture. Giving our bodies a gentle push without being too forceful. One more big inhale here, and exhale completely. Inhale, we rise. And exhale, bringing the soles of the feet together, we move into Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose. Inhale, lengthening through the spine. And exhale, we fold. Maybe our hands draw the soles of our feet together. Knees fall to the sides. As we lead with our chest into the fold, maybe the forehead comes down to the mat. smooth, controlled inhalation to even controlled exhalation. With every inhale, we're finding more length through the spine, extending the chest further forward. And with every exhale, we're allowing ourselves to settle in a little deeper. Just allowing gravity to do the work here. We take one more big inhale here. And exhale completely. Inhale, we rise. And exhale, extending the feet out wide to a straddle. Wide-legged split here. Flexing the toes back towards us. We inhale to lengthen. And exhale, we fold, walking the hands forward on the mat. Keeping those toes flexed back towards our body. With every inhale, sending the tailbone out further behind us. Length through the entire spine. And with every exhale, we lead with our chest down towards the mat. Gaze is lifted. And once again, we just allow our bodies to be. We should feel a gentle stretch here. It shouldn't feel like someone's ripping our muscles apart, but it shouldn't feel like a cakewalk either. We should feel a good stretch. And if you're not, then try to go a little deeper. Maybe widen your legs, or maybe utilize some props to gain greater stretch through the inner thigh and through the back of the legs. One more inhale here, and exhale even deeper. One big inhale, feel the belly fill. And exhale, release completely. Inhale, slowly walking the hands back, we rise. And exhale, into place. Inhale, we're going to shift our body to the right side, keeping both sit bones firmly grounded into the mat. We're going to plant the inside of the right arm inside our right leg. We're going to twist here. So maybe the forearm comes in line with our calf, with our shin. Inhale, sweeping the left arm high into the sky, leveraging the arm against the leg. And exhale, stretching the left arm high overhead. Gaze is towards the left arm as we open our body into the twist. Left arm is trying to reach it over. As we continue to open our chest into the twist, drawing the shoulders back and together, we bring the heart forward. One more big inhale here. And exhale, coming back to center. Inhale to lengthen. Finding our center once again. And exhale, we move to the opposite side, bending to the left, planting the arm in the inside of our inner calf. We inhale, sweeping the right arm high overhead, twisting our body. And exhale, extending that right arm high overhead, reaching to the left side. Continuing to open the heart into the twist, drawing the shoulders back and open. Opening our heart towards the sky as we feel the stretch through our right side body. Keeping both sit bones grounded into the mat. Our gaze goes past our top fingertips as we settle in here. One more big inhale here. And exhale, back to center. Inhale to lengthen, refinding your center. And exhale, forward fold, walking the hands back in front of us on the mat. We move back into a center straddle. Arms go long on the mat in front of us. As we exhale, sending the chest even deeper. With every inhale, flaring that tailbone back behind us. And with every exhale, we work our front body closer to the mat. Keeping those toes flexed. We take one more big inhale here. And exhale completely. Inhale, begin to rise, walking the hands back on the mat. And exhale, slowly bringing the legs back together. Bringing the soles of the feet back together, Baddha Konasana, second time. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale, we fold. Feeling the body open, leading with our chin. Maybe the chest comes down to the tops of our feet. One more big inhale here. And exhale, releasing completely. Inhale, we slowly rise. And exhale, sending both legs forward on the mat in front of us. Inhale, drawing the right foot up. We're going to plant it for Marichyasana. Inhale, shifting forward. Maybe we wrap the right arm around the front of our shin. Wrapping the left arm back behind us. Maybe we're able to take a bind. Inhale, we lengthen. And exhale, we fold. Pushing back into our knee with our tricep. Gazes over our left toes. Keeping the sit bones firmly grounded into the mat. We settle in here. One more big inhale here. And exhale, release the bind and send the right foot long on the mat in front of us. Inhale, drawing that left leg up. Marichyasana, second side. Inhale, leaning forward, wrapping the left arm around the front of the shin. Maybe we bring the right arm around our back, and maybe we're able to take the bind. Keeping both sit bones firmly planted into the mat, we inhale to lengthen, and exhale, we fold. Gazes over those right toes. Pushing back with the tricep into the knee. We send our chest a little lower. Staying firm through the right leg. We take one more big inhale here. And exhale completely. Inhale, release the bind. We slowly rise. And exhale, sending both legs long on the mat in front of us. Maybe we inch our seat down a little bit as we slowly release our spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, down to the mat, coming into a reclined position. We inhale here, sending the left leg down on the mat. We draw the right leg up to our chest, wrapping our arms around the front of our shin. Maybe we point those right toes as we pull the right knee up towards our chest. Pulling in the abdominals, belly button to spine, keeping our hips and our left leg, our left shoulder firmly grounded into the earth. We take one more big inhale here. And exhale, supine twist, sending that right knee over the left side body. Right arm extends long, gaze goes to the right fingers. Keeping the right shoulder grounded into the mat. Planting our right palm face down into the earth. We hold here. Maybe we apply some gentle pressure onto the top of that right knee, but we're not forcing our knee down to the earth. Maybe we use props to support the knee, only twisting as far as the spine will allow, while keeping the right shoulder and right hand firmly rooted. One more inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, drawing everything back to center. And exhale, sending that right leg long on the mat. Inhale, drawing the left knee up to our chest, rooting down through the right side body. Pulling up on the shin. Maybe we point those left toes, drawing the knee into the chest. Hollowing out the belly, we get the feel for contracting our lower body in. Getting the feel for keeping the thigh high, keeping the shin pulled in nice and tucked tightly. Hold for one more inhale. And exhale, supine twist, sending that left knee over the right side body. Extending the left arm out onto the mat, gaze goes towards the left fingers. We just relax here. Take one more big inhale here. And exhale, releasing completely. Inhale, drawing everything back towards our center body. We exhale, sending that left leg back long onto the mat. Inhale, drawing both knees up together. We give our bodies a big hug, wrapping our arms over our shins, contracting everything in nice and tight. Forehead comes to knees. We point our toes. One big hug, thanking our body for all that it's done today. And exhale, we release to Savasana. Feet go wide, palms face up. Maybe we draw our shoulders underneath of us. As we close our eyes and release our breath. Releasing control over the body. We feel the tension melt out from between our forehead as we relax our eyebrows, relax our jaw, feeling our tongue fall to the back of our throat as we release our head, relaxing our neck, feeling all of the tension melt out of our shoulders. As we inhale all the white light prana. And as we exhale, we envision it spreading through our body, as it removes all the negativity and releases all the tension from our shoulders, our forearms, feeling it leave and release from our fingertips, feeling our core release as our hips melt into the mat, feeling our glutes release as our thighs melt down even further, as we feel all the tension, all the negativity, as we feel it all purge out our calves, out our feet, and out our toes. Gently bringing awareness back into the body. Maybe we wiggle our fingers. Maybe we wiggle our toes. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. Feel free to stay here for as long as you would like, but when you're ready, we're going to meet back in an easy seat. Maybe you roll over gently onto your right side body. And slowly bring yourself up to a seated position. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. On the next inhale, we're going to circle sweep our arms high overhead. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, bringing the thumb to third eye. We exhale and fold. Do your practice, and all is coming. Namaste.